Hi. So some more things, more lies about Japan I was told. But this photo, again, I'm not doing a slideshow. This is a photo of the old Stuyvesant High School that I went to in the early 80s. They moved to the financial center, more downtown, more south. But some things I was told. My mother told me that all children in Japan go to Tokyo University. This is like the top school, the top college in Japan. She said that all of them go. So she didn't go to Tokyo University. My father didn't go. Neither of them went to college. There are other colleges. There are trade schools. There are cram schools. There are what do you call it? Junior colleges. And there are also many jobs that you don't go to college for. Like, if you want to be a master sushi chef, you work under a master sushi chef. Um, so her hairdresser was Japanese who worked in the East Village. I said, "Did your hairdresser go to Tokyo University?" She um she got very angry, you know. Um, so this I don't know. Is it sociopathic? She insists like this crazy stuff. That's obviously a lie. She also told me that all Japanese kids got beaten up worse than I. And yes, in the 1900s in the 20th century, children the parents were more strict maybe. Um maybe getting spanked or something like that happened, but beaten up more than me, thrown downstairs. Um, I had concussions during elementary school and junior high school. I had internal bleeding, and I'm still suffering from it. I have structural issues, and that just it's a lie. Um, I heard that the the kids in like the 1970s, like if they went to school with bruises and cuts, the teachers wouldn't do anything. Kind of like in the United States, in Brooklyn when I was growing up in the 70s, I I'd go to school injured and they'll leave it alone. I'd end up in a nurse's office. Nurse, I guess she's racist. She really hated me. She just kicked me out of the office. I was never asked what happened. Um, but no, the children in Japan weren't treated worse than I was. I mean, there might have been other kids, incidents, but not incidents, but people who, but it's not everybody. She also, yeah, my mother used to say everyone. Generalizations, uh, you know, malignant, narcissistic, batshit crazy. She also told me that children don't play with each other because it makes you stupid. And American children are stupid and they don't grow up right, and they playing is bad for you. Talking to other children is bad for you. That's such a lie. Again, maybe in Japan parents are serious about getting good grades and whatnot, but play is actually very important there. I read an article in the 90s when I was studying to be a teacher, an art teacher. This was not required reading from the college I went to, but in Japan, self-regulation, teaching self-regulation by hands-off playtime is important. Yeah, there, there is or was at least then. Uh, the Japanese knew that playtime was important. To learn, learn how to socialize, learn self-regulation, learn how to organize amongst themselves. So again, my I in my uploads in October 2022, I do mention a little about how my parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor during the day, give them all my money. I guess they wanted to live with me, and then they put me out at night. Yeah, I think they never wanted me to get married. I never got married, so their wishes came true on that part. But so playing is not good. I was home studying Japanese curriculum on the same level um, as children in Japan who had the advantage of being in Japan and being able to go to school. I was also pressured to do well in school, public school in Brooklyn. Um, yeah, like if I got like a 88, I get beaten up. But saying that I need to go get higher grades. But again, like I got beaten up every day for crazy stuff, like not liking the way the eggs were cooked, or not liking that I had no breakfast, or if if I admitted to stealing food because I wasn't fed. The corner bodega couple, they looked the other way. I guess they knew by the way I wore the same clothes all the time, and I had like the corners of my mouth cracked and like blood caked on, or like that yellow pus caked on. I guess they knew. But I get beaten up for that. I get beaten up for smiling the wrong way. I got beaten up for not smiling and not acting like a child. I so I got beaten up for not getting over 90 on tests. I got beaten up for whatever. They just wanted, I guess, and I got beaten up for being wrong at the wrong time, being born at the wrong time. They wanted to be famous artists, and they didn't make any art. They wanted to be famous and recognized and rich. So, those are some lies I was told about Japan. Um, Happy New Year. Again, I haven't found a place to spend my emergency housing voucher. I have a Section 8. It's hard. I'm still in pain. Yes. All the injuries I have. Um, but I thought I'd make this this upload. So last few hours, staying with another pet. My pet sitting to have a roof over me. I've been homeless since February 2022. Have a happy new year.